walked before she crawled, and so that gives you some idea about how fast she likes to move through life.
She was a climber. She would climb anything, an overabundance of kinetic energy.
My mom and dad were high school sweethearts from a small rural town in Louisiana. And my mother went to SMU, dad went to SMU Law School. They were terrific parents. You didn't get away with a lot, but the one thing they always, I think, instilled is that, you have a responsibility to give back to your community.
She went to work raising money for the NYU Law School. And the dean at that time was a man named John Sexton, and he was a consummate fundraiser. He really taught Rebecca how to organize a project and how to present it.
When we moved back to Texas in 1999, after a couple years of getting settled, I began to think about what I wanted to do, because I think being a mother is the best thing I've ever done, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, but I think everyone needs a little something of their own. I liked raising money. A lot of people don't, but I do. I think you have to believe in what you are raising money for. You have to have that, because you are asking people to invest in something. And if you yourself don't believe in it and you yourself don't love it, it's not going to be an authentic conversation.
There were times that the theater center, we felt like we were hanging by our fingernails. And Rebecca was the one that kind of pulled us up and got us over the wall.
It's a fearless belief that if you invite other people to be a part of something bigger than yourself, they'll step forward.
I think Rebecca walks into the room knowing she's going to get the answer she wants.
If you ever need anyone to accumulate money for a cause, she's just the person to go to in Dallas.
If I take on a project, I'm gonna get it done. My interest in the museum started with a 7th grade field trip with my daughter, when their class was reading The Diary of Anne Frank. I was really astounded by what they could do in the teeny tiny space that they had. And it was very impactful.
She had chaperoned it with me, so I think that left a huge impact on her as well in what everyone that was in the Holocaust went through. We definitely talked about what it means to be a bystander and to stand up for people that, even if they're different from yourself, it's important.
We are pleased to formally announce that we will be building a new landmark museum in the heart of downtown Dallas.
We resolved very early on that Rebecca Fletcher was somebody that we wanted to join us. So the challenge was, how do we recruit Rebecca?
It's very hard to turn Frank down. Nobody can do that.
To have Rebecca step forward and support this campaign was like getting the Good Housekeeping seal of approval.
Rebecca has a strong feeling about tolerance for others, standing up for others, regardless of their background.
There were times we didn't know we'd get it done. It was hard.
I'm not that easy to get money out of. And she's successfully done that with me for close to 30 years.
Rebecca is hard to say no to.
She'll finally figure out what your hot button is. And if you have an interest in that institution, she'll find the thing that moves you to sign the paper.
And of course, the rest is history.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to your hard work and your overwhelming generosity, we have raised a total of $84 million. Just incredible.
It's probably been the thing I'm the most proud of, because of what it is and how it's evolved and what's going on in our country at this time.
Rebecca Fletcher epitomizes the best of what Dallas is.
Rebecca Fletcher is a force of nature.
She is the best person at kind of rallying everyone behind a cause or an action and just kind of getting everyone on board with it. There's no one better than her.
Rebecca literally has dedicated her life to transforming this city.
If she says she's going to do something, she doesn't quit, ever. Never, ever, ever, she doesn't quit.
This museum's opening at a great time in order to remind people that it's important to respect and care for others that are different from you.
Understand that this museum is for everyone in the city of Dallas, and that we all need to see it and all need to go through it so that we can all be upstanders in our lives.
Congrats, Mom.